At that time, you're young and that's going like, man, I want to do something cool, right? So, to join the military. I got accepted. So, by 17, I tried magic mushrooms. And he had a knife to my throat, pressing against it. I have to fight to defend myself. It's always been part of my life, drugs, but especially after. Before I was depressed, I told myself I have been suicidal in the past.
Welcome to Survivors Project X. Here we share a real story of people who faced addiction and ouch life situations. This is not entertainment, this is education and awareness. Every Wednesday and Saturday new video. If you have any special question for them, please let me know in the comments and I will ask. Very important for the algorithms. Please put like, some comments and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, you ready?
Yep, ready.
Can I film in you?
Yep.
Thank you. What is your name?
My name is Mathieu Jeté.
Matthew?
Yeah.
Hi Mike, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
How old you?
Just turned 27 a month ago.
Do you remember when you try first one time something and what is it and how old you?
If I had to say, I think the first time I tried something other, cannabis was the first thing I've tried that was illegal back in the day. I was 16. By 17, I tried magic mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms once. So I'd say 17 is the first time I took really, or 16, a psychedelic, and yeah.
And why did you try? You remember this day? Somebody offered to you or you was interested?
I think I just started 9th grade. And by that time, you're young and that's going like, man, I want to do something cool, right?
So it's your choice.
So I wanted to try cannabis, right? Word got out. Some people invited me to come smoke with them. Found money, $10. I tried cannabis. And there's no particular reason. Over the years, slowly I just got into more and more harder substances. Did psychedelics, then got into cocaine, speed, what have you. I started expanding the list of stuff I wanted to try, out of curiosity.
And when you go more high, when you try something like more high?
What's that?
When you try more high stuff.
Just try to get more high?
Yeah. So you at 16 or 17 try mushrooms, and when you go to try something different?
When you try something different, it was usually during the summer break, nothing to do, boredom. So summer break, I'd see, let's say I haven't tried Molly before, I haven't tried MDMA. There's a lot of festivals, I'm like, why not try that? So I go try that, and slowly just bounced around and tried everything, at some point.
Did you finish school?
Yes. I never finished high school. I dropped out halfway through grade 12 to join the military. I got accepted, so I just dropped halfway through grade 12 and started my boot camp.
Okay.
So I ended up eventually doing a general education diploma, but I never finished high school, as I had a job lined up military.
Okay. And do you have family, like mother, father, sister, brother?
Only child, a father and a mother.
And when you see last one time your family?
I saw that a couple of days ago, my father. A couple of days ago, I see my father. And my mother, I don't see anymore. I had an issue at home, got kicked out of home. However, my father, good timing actually when I met you, Mike. I slowly started talking to him again. So we see each other like once a week, provides good support, as he always had to me.
Do you miss your family?
Yes and no. Of course I do, right? But most of the family I miss is the cousins I don't see as nearly as often in Quebec, right? I come from one of those big families where, I'm an only child, but I'm the only child on my father's side. So I'd say I have 20 cousins on my father's side. And I don't see them as much anymore, so I do miss them, of course, right?
And do you have kids or wife?
I have one child.
No, do you have kids?
Yeah, I have one kid, one child. My
How old?
how old? He's a bit over a year old, a year and a month. The mother lost custody before I literally had one in custody, but I lost custody also due to my usage. His name's Leo. I see photos of him, but
And your wife no in problem or no?
my wife lives in shelters too.
And with who
They
kids?
think she is mentally unfit to raise him, but she does not have addiction issues.
Okay. And where your kid with your family?
My kid, we change him location from time to time, but he's usually in the Ottawa area, Canada. And she's doing an ongoing lawsuit to get back custody, so not much I can say about that, right?
Do you miss your kid?
Um, how do I put this? How can I say I miss something that I've never had yet? If I'm part of his life, I don't want to give up halfway through or after a low amount of effort, right? But I make sure that if I can and do step into his life, I do so in a proper manner, and be able to say, given my best shot to be a father, and of course not have drugs involved around him, etc. Right?
And how long you living this lifestyle? You homeless now or no?
Well, I'm 27. I started substance use, 16. So I was part of a drugs counterculture for at least a decade now. Being homeless in the streets, well, maybe a year or so, I'd say, living this lifestyle. But they've always been part of my life, drugs, but especially after post-secondary stuff, I started using more and more, and it's to become more of a problem financially, etc. So.
And what more dangerous situation happened with you in the streets?
Pardon me?
What more dangerous situation happened with you in the streets?
Do more happen?
No,
Or
what
what already happened?
more dangerous situation?
Usually it can be fights. Sometimes a simple misunderstanding. Even if I didn't do anything, I have to fight to defend myself. I'm happy I did kickboxing, right? But once someone fought, I took his crack pipe, his crack stem. I did not, right? But he told me to go get it, and he had a knife to my throat, pressing against it. He was pointing out of a bush to go get my stem. Obviously, I didn't take it. I knew it wasn't there, right? So if I would have went in and grabbed a random piece of glass, it would probably just cut my throat. Luckily, he let me go away. The next day, he waves me over. He says, "Hey, I found the guy who took my pipe. I just want to apologize." We shook hands, and I told him as long as we can talk about it, that's what makes me feel happy. And he nodded. But I could have lost my life over something I didn't take just that night, So usually fights. Otherwise, I'd say I'm blessed to live in Ottawa. It's a pretty safe city. I'm never worried about, say, an animal attacking me or, But it is more stressful as even now more open. You have to be careful with who you associate with. Sometimes I'm not in a dangerous situation, but people right next to me are. So.
And how many people from last 1 year die from overdose?
I do not know. The number must be in the thousands. But I know it affected the West Coast a lot. British Columbia, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of constructions workers were affected by it. That I know. After that pain, you're working on a job, you go get some opiate pills to help, and when fentanyl starts flooding in, they start dropping like flies, right?
And this situation, no, you not have scared to die?
I had a few close calls. It's weird. Before I was depressed, I told myself I have been suicidal in the past before. I no longer am.
If you are struggling with something, addiction, depression, or suicide thoughts, you are not alone. Here are people who care, who want to listen and help. Please go to support groups are in the screen. I need just 20 seconds of your attention. Pause this video for a moment and send a message to your mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, sister, brother, maybe your kid or some friend. Just ask them how they're doing. Sometimes the simple words and little bit of attention the most valuable things we have. Sometimes it means more than we realize. Sometimes it can even save a life. Thank you for your time.
I'm sure a lot of people have a mentality of if I die, so what, you know? And a few close calls I could have died, and God bless paramedics for saving me.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good. Come find me. I'll be inside.
Okay,
Um,
you looks very nice.
Thank you.
Passing away is a worry, but seeing these safety measures in place, like naloxone, Narcan, etc., to bring back people from overdoses, I feel like it's less of a risk. However, I am worried about my health overall. You know, I can see my health declined over, I'd say, the last 2-3 years because of the use of these, substances, drugs.
How did you see yourself in 1 year?
In a year, with everything that's happened, I wasn't a father a year ago, etc. In a less better state. However, now I feel like I've got a better orientation on how to tackle all my problems and, climb back out of it, you know? One step backwards, 2 step forwards type of thing, you know? So,
What things make you really happy?
what's that?
What things make you really happy?
Seeing people sharing, seeing the poorest, like a couple poor people get together, share what they have evenly, you know, have a good meal together. Really those little things like that, right? Having food access to a kitchen. Sometimes I get to do community cleanup. So, of course, I get paid to clean up. It's fun to have money, but it's also a good mental. It relieves me mentally cleaning the community, you know, the stuff around. So that helps on a mental level.
When you
Yes,
was
mhm.
last one time really happy?
That's one time I was really happy. I remember actually. I'm 27, maybe 24, 25. I just had a construction job. I just by luck by dragging a friend there into his building. So I got hired on the spot. It was a good salary, and I was a laborer, so it was getting me physically fit, and it was like I had the endorphin rush from like working all day, getting a workout, a paycheck, and I have schizophrenia. It's one of my mental disorders, and like on day 2 of the job, I'm like, wow, I bet I'm gonna have a psychosis from it because I could already feel the mania rolling by, right? But I say if I was the last time I was really, really happy was when I had that job. It was a part of life I was aiming for sobriety too, and the job helped with it. So, yeah.
You have a very risk lifestyle. Do you want to leave message to your kids if one day he can see this video?
Leon, if you can see this video, this Walt's video, I would just say, trust in yourself, everything in moderation, and I say just develop a hobby. I don't consider smoking drugs a hobby, you know, something that's it's more of a habit, right? So I'd say whether it be arts, whether it be a sport, I'd rather have him be addicted to that than substance use, you know, and to find a good support circle, you know.
Okay. And can you please share your message to younger generation who only start to using something and think it's cool?
When we start to use something, to my generation,
Like to people who just start to use something and think it's cool, can you share your message?
we just started using, keep an eye on your finance and also your support circle or whatever. Who do you use with, you know? Ask yourself, am I safe with them? You know? Keep a track of the money you have, and what becomes a simple occasional activity can quickly become go from monthly to weekly to daily, I find, right? So maybe write on the paper your limits, and look back every once in a while. Did you cross those limits? Because it's easy to do so. And like I said, always have a safe ride home. Don't drive intoxicated. I know a couple who've lost loved ones, never not even once driving intoxicated, right? So, yeah.
Okay, if you want to say something more, you can say. If no, we don't.
Nothing comes to mind, but yeah, thanks for your time, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you. And if no problem, you have very beautiful tattoos. Can you show some?
Sure. Let me get up. Wish my skin was as beautiful.
Sorry, I take the microphone, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Traditional,
American tradition.
American tradition. Very beautiful. Thank you.
Anytime.